So we'll just get started with the show because we've got plenty of games to talk about. Some games I don't know if I can do anything about right now. I think we can actually on all of these games except for this first one, where we just really don't have uh, the line yet. In fact, I mean, like I said, we'll go to Major League Baseball first. But like I said, there's that 2-1 game for the Marlins yesterday. I mean, they're not going to be able to do that today. So the Marlins had to move on. And they've ended up in Pittsburgh, where could be Cabrera here, could be Ryan Weathers. It's an important game for the Marlins today, obviously. It's still important. Their situation, like I said, it could come down to having to play one inning on Monday in New York, as awkward as that is. And they tried to wait it out as long as they could last night. I mean, they finally put it to bed. I stayed up as long as I could. I stayed up until they called it. I was ready to, go the distance with this one. And Miami currently in the playoff picture, but they may need to they're a half a game ahead of these Cubs. It's really come down to, it feels like Miami and the Cubs right now for this third wild card spot in the National League. The Reds still have an outside chance, and San Diego actually has a pulse that they could actually be awaiting. They'd have to win every game, and everybody else would have to, would have to lose the rest of the games, and it could come down to a situation. So Padres still with, the slimmest of pulses. But in this one, no official line yet. I think this is my line here, or maybe a consensus line. I just tried to get something together here. Could the Marlins be a road favorite here? Right? They might be a bigger road favorite because of the pressure that they're going to be under. I just haven't seen a line yet, and I don't know if anybody here has. But go ahead. I feel like I'm going to want to take the Pirates here. I think this is a series, I think we're getting a little bit of built-in value with the fact that the Marlins, remember, had to be, oh man, it felt like very late into the night. I didn't actually look. Could it have been 12:30 by the time the game was called off? 12:30 in the morning. You still gotta, get on the bus, get to the airport, fly from New York to Pittsburgh. It's not a far flight, but it's a flight in the middle of the night or early in the, early in the morning, and then they're still probably asleep right now. Getting a few more hours still before you head out to the ballpark. And this one's a 6:35 start. So I think that for me, it just favors the Pirates in this. The pressure's on the Marlins, but Pirates have had a decent season. They've been, had a pretty good run in the middle. So Thomas will take the over in this one. Doubles, of course, he is rooting for the Pirates. And the Cubs, how else can they, feels like the Cubs just aren't being very clutch right now. They'll need to win today, obviously. So I'll take the Bucks. I'll take the Pirates in this one. We'll see what the price is. They might even be. I'm just trying to be conservative here with this line. I haven't seen a line, and so I'm just thinking right around there. So there's a pick. All right, we'll keep moving on here. Talk about all of these games, but my play will be on the Pirates right now. Basically playing that, fact that they had to, let me get centered here. The fact that they had to